Imagine a world where we could travel again.
You gotta say it a little deeper.
Imagine a world.
It's a
Imagine a world.
Imagine a world.
In a world where you can travel without the fear
I'm interested.
of the Rona.
It's like basic privileges that we had before, like
I know.
fantasies now.
You could step outside of your house for 1 second.
Where would you guys want to go?
Where the pussy exists.
Where's that?
I'm going wherever Joe goes.
I want to go to Thailand. That was the one place on my bucket list I didn't get to.
Also, we've been saying we're gonna travel for a hell long.
Yeah, we never did like a solo travel thing. We should do it.
I just want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, I wanna
Relax.
I have to cancel my trip to Hawaii.
I don't know. People can't keep up with my pace. I think that's what it is.
What is your pace?
Pretty chill.
That's hard to keep up with. You get out of here.
Yeah.
So people are faster than your pace?
Yeah.
You're like, let's go.
No, I don't know.
You like to explore.
I just like randomness. Sometimes I play with the plan. Sometimes I don't. You know. And you know. I don't know. You know what I realized is I thought I liked traveling with people, and then for the longest time, my brother was like, "Why do you like having to negotiate every single time?
Yeah,
Like I
it's
do whatever the
tiring.
fuck I want, right?" And then I was like, "Oh, that makes sense because you can't be selfish when you're on a trip. Sometimes
Yeah.
you're with other people."
That's true. For the most part, Steve and I have the same traveling style where we mostly want to be on a tropical beach and just drink and like chill.
Yeah.
But then sometimes, like in Bali, I wanted to go to all these like places with like the monkey jungle,
Yeah.
forest, and like there's this place where you go to these like waterfalls that are up in the mountains. You have to hike there, and then you go down this waterfall slide. And he was like bitching about every
Oh yeah. See, it'll ruin
an
it.
excursion.
He's ain't trying to hike.
No, he does not want to hike.
He's all like, mosquitoes.
He had fun. That was actually the best time he ever had because I made him go on these excursions.
Because it opens them up, right?
Yeah.
That's true. That's why I like traveling with people. I don't like want things enough when I travel. So if I follow other
pushes
people's
you.
plans, I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's fun. Yeah, I'm down.
I'm just down for if people are having a good time. I'm down for whatever.
Same
Yeah.
here.
That's why I'm like, as long as we're gonna eat when I want to eat.
Yeah. Yes.
That's I'm fine
Eat
with
good
whatever.
food.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
favorite.
I hate people that don't like food.
Dude, Bali has the best food.
I just want the fruit there to be sitting on a beach.
Oh my god, it's the and every morning, like most of the resorts, which are by the way less than $100 a night, all the resorts have like free buffet breakfasts. there.
Wow.
Huge.
So the most expensive thing is the ticket. Once you got there.
But even that is like a coach ticket was like $600 round trip.
Wow.
Yeah. But like I wouldn't recommend flying coach, especially if you have longer legs because it's a 23-hour flight.
Well, I'm compact.
23 hour. Is that even worth going?
Yeah. Hella worth going to.
How long did you stay?
Also, if you upgrade to business class, it's not that much more. It was $1,800 more.
Oh shit.
What is this? That's a lot.
That's twice.
I mean, but like,
So it's a 3 times the ticket.
but you're in first class.
You could
1,800
sleep.
Like,
plus the
mostly-
600.
Yeah.
No, yeah. But
That makes sense. If I'm
most
going-
business class places are like $5,000.
Yeah.
But this
Wait,
is like
is it- do you stop, or is it
$1,800, and
just
then you don't
one?
have to pay for much when you're there.
Do you stop or is it just one?
You have to stop.
Oh, that's why. That's why it's 23 hours.
You know what's scary though? There's all these airlines going out of business, right? Or like going into hella debt. So what if by the time we can travel, half the routes are gone?
And it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Well, there's still gonna be basic routes to get to some places. You might have to do more stops.
But not the exotic places, like the fun places.
They have to get there too somehow.
I don't want to take 5 stops to Hawaii.
True.
No, Hawaii.
I don't know. It might be like LA to like San
half the
Francisco
ocean?
to Sacramento, back down to Las
Or
Vegas.
just to keep picking up people.
Because they do their routes. They go the routes not like the
Carpool.
Yeah, they don't do routes based off the most logical.
Yeah.
They go what's the most profitable.
It's spirit
So
pool.
sometimes it goes like this for some reason.
True. And let me ask you guys a question then. How many routes are you guys willing to take to get to Wuhan, China?
I never want to go.
Why would I want to go there?
Well, that survey says this is data coming from like
Increase of
20
tourism.
20 million social media accounts and different like one-on-one interviews, 15,000 questionnaires, all combined together and they got a consensus that most Chinese travelers are wanting to visit Wuhan in 2020.
Are they trolling?
No.
Oh,
Maybe
is
they
it
wanna
because of the
see it.
curiosity?
I think it's curiosity.
Because they want to see where it all.
Where did it come from? Where's the?
It's like Bart going to the concentration camp.
It's like Chernobyl.
Yes, it's like Chernobyl. Yeah, exactly.
But like way sooner.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might be a little too soon.
It's too soon. I mean, can you imagine they go to the market and everyone's buying stuffed animal bats and shit? Like, that's not.
Oh yeah, because you said in 2020.
In 2020, this year, like
Oh,
right
what?
now.
That's their sensibility when it comes to like humor and stuff, though. I feel like it's like the next day it's cool.
It's
Maybe picking up the virus is like picking up a souvenir, you know?
But honestly, yeah, I would rather go there than most places in America right now because of how clean they are and how not clean they were, but like,
Clean they are.
well, in terms of so
Wuhan, China.
they had their lockdown, right? Their quarantine, and then they when they opened it back up, and now they're starting to get some cases again, kind of like everywhere in the world. But their cases aren't as crazy as the rest, even
they're
America,
reporting.
right? As a report, that's true. But
Who knows what it is.
then once they got, I think they got like a few new confirmed cases, so they're testing every single person.
Yeah, they are. You
I
can't
don't
go
wanna go to
into
China.
you can't go into a restaurant without first showing your ID number, getting your temperature checked,
Yeah.
and then you always have to keep your health status up to date on this app. So when you show them the app,
Oh, that's
yeah,
pretty
green,
cool.
and you can go in.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I'll go to China. I want some real Chinese hot pot.
They're doing a lot of things over there that they can only do in China because no one you can't track people the same way you can track people. here.
True, it's not communist here.
Yeah, you don't want to be like, oh, this is my barcode.
I feel like it's communist here without being communist.
What, here or in China?
Here.
Here, yeah.
California, maybe.
I actually feel like it's communist without being communist anywhere you go in the world at this point.
They just say it's free.
It's just other places are less communist.
You say when you say communist, you mean just like corrupt government that controls everybody? Because they
Yeah, the controlling part.
Oh,
No, we're not saying that.
No.
Because Huntington Beach and Newport Beach, they sued the state of California. So I think they're trying to like, get the fuck off our backs. This is my city.
Yeah, dude, I heard that people were getting arrested on the beach from even being like social distanced away. They were getting arrested and then taken to jail where they're like in the confines with other people.
see, that's why I like having white neighbors and living in a white neighborhood because they'll Karen the fuck out of the government.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be like, let me talk to the manager and the president.
Love the Karen.
Yeah, and they'll fucking like do something, and I'm like, thank you.
Because if we try, we just get our ass beat.
Yeah, I didn't have to do shit, but you were doing it, and I felt it.
When you're like at a restaurant and then like there's the kids in the back that are making the food are like just talking to each other and like you're waiting hella long.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're not gonna say anything, but the white lady, you're like, dude, fucking wait for me.
Yeah, I know, like, do it.
She's gonna say something.
Some of them are helpful too. Like, how long have you been waiting here?
Yeah. They ask other people.
Yeah, it's the meltdown Karens that are scary.
Yeah. There's good Karens and bad Karens.
The hall monitor Karens are the ones you're like, thank you, I was too scared.
They're the Susans.
Well, sometimes
Oh,
No,
the
you hear
Susans
about-
and the Karens?
You hear about there being reverse Karens now. Like it's the white people getting called the police on because they're gathering in groups. They're like, oh, fuck this quarantine. So now they're getting called on.
The reverse Karen.
But then they're the ones that are complaining. They're like, this is my right, this is my
Yeah.
thing.
But then they're the ones getting the police called on.
So it's Karen on Karen crime?
Yeah.
So Karen's calling Sharon. Damn. There's a battle. There's a Karen battle, dude. There's a neighborhood watch battle versus like I got my rights battle.
When I drive through the neighborhood, I do see people's like chairs that are set up in their front lawn, and you can tell it's been like that for weeks. Like faded pillows, or you could see like it's brown where the chair is touching the lawn. So I think that's just part of their usual thing now. Like I'm gonna come out to my front yard and I get to talk to my neighbor.
Yeah.
Cause like it's like that quarantine life is so like embedded now.
I've seen people have quarantine picnics. So they'll meet up with their friends.
From 6 feet away.
Yeah, their blankets a little bit far apart,
seen
but you can
that.
still talk and hang out.
I've seen quarantine Tai Chi. Yeah, there's like 20 Asian ladies and they're all like 6 to 8 feet apart and they're all doing it.
How is there a park big enough for that?
I think that's how they've always done it.
No.
Yeah, I was like, if they're not that far apart, wouldn't they hit each other?
No, this one it's like really far though. You can tell they made the effort to.
Or they wearing masks too.
Yeah, they're wearing masks.
That part never changed.
That's true.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's true.
But yeah, if you were interested in traveling to China,
Fuck that.
Wuhan overtook Beijing as the top domestic city for Chinese travelers on their wish list. And before, Wuhan only ranked number 8 out of all cities in China.
Is there stuff to do there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know anything about Wuhan until.
Well, because there was a lot.
I mean, it's like the Area 51 of China now.
Yeah.
So it's like they gotta go.
Even before that, there was so many foreigners that got stuck there because they quarantined, they got locked down. So it was hella like Americans that had to get rescued, hella Australians. So I'm like, why the fuck were they there in the first place?
Well, teachers. I know a lot of them.
Yeah, they teaching business.
That's the main thing I've come to know.
Some of these places are super international. Like I went, I was in Beijing. I was at a club there, and I saw like the whole African mafia. Like it was crazy.
That's true. I was in Macau, and then like like, and there's like this really popular area in Macau where there's like clubs and stuff, and like it was only African like club people trying to get you to go in, and it almost looked like you're just like in Africa all of a sudden.
You know, the number one interracial couple in Africa is Chinese.
Chinese and black?
Chinese and black, because of the trade that happens between Africa and China.
Oh, right. Because China's going into Africa a lot and like building shit and doing all that.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of Blasian babies.
A lot of Blackanese.
I met way more white Africans than black Africans.
South Africa.
Yeah, South Africans. Like
Kelly's
I met
there.
so many South Africans where they're like, I'm African. I'm like,
A white guy from South Africa, if he comes and becomes American, is he African American now?
Dude,
yeah,
that's funny.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, he is.
Technically,
Yeah.
but not really.
I also think it's funny when Americans go to like Europe and they still call black people African American. They're like, we're not American.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be politically correct. Is this how that works?
That's how the rest of the world looks at us. Like, why the fuck are you like Asian American or like what? Like, because they just, if they're Dutch, they're just Dutch. Or like if they're
Yeah.
Canadian, they're
They
just
don't go
Canadian.
Asian British
I've never heard of that.
or whatever, Chinese American, right? Maybe that's like term
I just
we
say I'm
use here.
American. I'm mixed, so I guess maybe that's
If you had to specify, yeah.
like I feel like America is a melting pot. Like we're just American. If
Yeah.
you're born here, you're American.
The American doesn't mean white anymore.
Yeah.
Almost sounds healthier to acknowledge it's just American.
I'm American.
Because to the rest, when you go to, like, when you go to London or somewhere, any of those countries, they're like, nah, you're American. Like,
Yeah, you try telling that to somebody who's like, hey, what are you? American? But what are you?
because Americans don't want to
Only
be.
Americans do that.
That's true. Only Americans do that to the minorities here.
Yes.
Because when I was traveling, they're like, oh, he's an American.
Exactly.
They don't go, but what kind of American?
But where are you from?
Yeah, they don't say that.
Only Americans ask that.
Mindset's not very global, even though we're a melting pot.
Yeah.
We're not very global.
It just people are so afraid of being classified as American that they like. If you ask white people here, like one, you already can see what they are. But like if you ask,
They're Irish,
they're
Italian,
Irish. No,
or
but they say like,
Scottish.
oh, I'm Irish. I'm like who? Like from when? And they're like 5, 6, maybe 10 generations back. Like
You know me, I'm Irish. I'm a good old green Irish. And it's like, for how long? I don't remember. I don't know.